All right, I'm gonna tell a little tattoo story here. So I used to manage the shop. I did for a long time. But this one of these guys that I hired, or he had got sent in by the big wigs. He'd come in, and this was just a completely original character. He had been struggling with addiction for a while, but he was trying to clean up. You know, they put those guys on like Suboxone and stuff like that. And man, this guy was a fucking legend. People would come in, and this dude would just scribble shit on people. I mean, you could not fucking tell what it is. You just couldn't. By the time this guy was done tattooing, man, it'd be like one of the most immaculate pieces you've ever seen. And come in one time. No, okay, I'll save that story for next. All right, this one time, this kid come in, and all he was bragging about was how fucking tough he was. I'm this, I'm that, I'm badass, blah, blah. And it really became a little narcissistic and arrogant. So he ended up with my fucking buddy Brian. And I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be interesting. So Brian is a crazy type dude. Type of dude that would be listening to like Tool, and he would have these collection of wooden demon Ani masks. So this dude, he'd be in the middle of a Tool song. He'd be tattooing with these freaking demon masks, just going crazy. And in the middle of songs, he'd like stand up and be like, "Hail Satan!" and just shit like that. It was ridiculous. So anyway, he's tattooing this guy who just would not stop fucking jaw flapping and clamoring on about how badass he was. Soon as homeboy starts getting tattooed, Brian already drew all this shit on. This fucking basic tribal back piece. Dude's crying immediately. Crying. So at this time, my buddy Brian lived with me. So he was like, yo, do you mind if I go to your house and take a lunch break and maybe get this guy some food or whatever? I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. Okay, it seems like you guys have built a rapport and the guy's kind of weak. He can't handle the tattoo. If y'all have made that agreement, whatever. I don't know, some time goes by, 30 minutes. I'm thinking, where the fuck are these guys at? Where is Brian with his client? Hour goes by, finally my phone rings. It's like this dude, this military cat, calls, he's like, hey man, yo, can somebody come rescue me? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yo, I'm at the artist's house who's tattooing me, and he's dancing around the fire with a machete, holding me hostage, wearing a demon mask. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I can't remember if I had my license then or if I rode a bicycle over there because it's been so long, but I show up to the house. Sure enough, my buddy's fucking dancing around the fire, fucking holding a machete. Old boy's just sitting over there fucking trembling. I go, hey, Brian! He's up, oh! Takes a mask off. I said, what are you doing, dude? He goes, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I said, get your ass back to work and finish this tattoo. He's like, yeah, no problem. And the fucking dude that's getting this fucking big tribal tattoo just looks up at me like, thank you. And safe to say, the dude did not get his tattoo finished that day. He actually left and he came back. Some other cat started working on him or finished it or something, but Brian's not with us anymore, and I miss his crazy ass, and he was just a fucking legend. And that's just an onslaught of a small percentage of stories I have about that dude, and I'm gonna tell more. But you know, we miss you, Brian. Thanks for giving me some crazy shit in the world to talk about. Appreciate every memory I ever shared with you. A lot of people couldn't handle you, but I just absorbed you. Took everything you taught me in, and I appreciate it. It's sometimes you just kind of gotta be that wild card.